Okay, well, I'll stop on for a bit longer, but I'll go and shower later on and get myself into bed. Got a bit of an early start in the morning. I've got quite a bit of work to sort out tomorrow, so but, I will be back for a while longer anyway. C4FM-NET in the group from G0V to you. Yeah, C4FM-NET, yeah. I really don't think it's fine. I'm just noticing, well, I'm going to wonder for myself how good would it actually sound on a fusion radio. That's just going through my mind with the extra bandwidth. It must sound really good. So that's a compliment for you there, Kevin and Alf, if you're listening. And it's not a bad comment for everybody else's audio. Everybody else's audio is fine. I'm just going to noticing the difference. It was the same with the other station that come in that was using MDT80. Seen a wee bit lower audio on the DMR, so I was just trying to just how you are actually hearing us, and you're actually maybe hearing the likes of a fusion radio, but it's quite impressive, to be honest with you. So I've never thought of having a fusion radio, because basically I don't have any repeaters, and well, we've been doing the road of Shout and Secure on FM for days on end, and nobody's been around, so this certainly makes the world a small place, and just keep saying, it's a pleasure to be here. So what I'll do is I'll pass the microphone back to Kevin there, 280 KVM, so I don't want to hog it, I enjoyed myself, and I'm just wondering if you're going to notice the difference on, well, when you hear a fusion radio, is it wall to wall and we're just a bit quieter, or is it just clear? Is everybody the same? I'm just going to try to get it from our perspective, because I can notice a little difference. Nothing to stop the contact, but yours and Alf's is very, very loud here, Kevin. 270 KVM, the chair, Golf Mike 1 Fox, November X-ray.
Yeah, Golf Mike 1 Fox November X-ray from 2 Mike 0 Kilo Victor Mike. Maybe I'm just too close with the microphone, Paul. We are live here, and I just wonder, we've got a few viewing. Good evening, Pierre and Tim and Kenny. We are live at the moment. I'm doing a live feed, and it's just a pity you can't get near someone with Facebook so to hear it. If you don't mind, Paul, I'll give Tim a call. I don't know if Tim's still with us. Maybe Tim, if you're still with us, you can hear how you sound when I put you on the live. I've got a live feed at the moment. If you don't mind, Paul, if you take a standby, I'll just give Tim a call. G4VXC 2M0 KVM, over.
Yes, still here, Kevin, and watching the live feed as well. So interesting to see how the audio sounds in comparison. I have seen some comments about volume levels when going cross mode, and I think you saw something that might have been from the Brandmeister network, which I guess we're not doing, from G4VXC, over.
Yeah, G4VXC 2M0 KVM, yeah, fine there. Well, I find, certainly from DMR, I'm finding audio terrific actually. I find the DMR audio really nice. I find C4FM really nice as well. But I have used D-Star, Tim, and I didn't like D-Star at all. And that's only my opinion, but I really like C4FM, and I'm very impressed with DMR. If that's anything to go by, it's absolutely beautiful, lovely audio. If you don't mind, Tim, I'll give Dave a call. Dave, I'm on a live feed at the moment on the page. I just wonder if you want to come back and you can actually hear how you sound as well. From 2M0 KVM. Go ahead, Dave, over.
KVM from G0V to you. Okay, Kevin, not a problem. Yes, my phone's just pinged, so I guess that's what it was. There's a live feed going on. I'll watch it shortly. But yes, just going back to Paul firstly, your audio's fine, Paul, to me, much the same as it is in DMR.
plenty clear enough, plenty loud enough. So to me, there's no difference in your audio whatsoever. But I do agree with, as I say, I did catch some of Alf's overs when he was on, and himself and Kevin as well. Both got very, very lovely audio. It is quite a bit stronger, but it's more, shall I say, more rounded. It's a very nice audio from those radios rather than via a DMR radio. But yes, as I say, I've got no problems with anybody. The only one I couldn't hear was the 2E0 station that came in. I've got nothing at all from him. Regarding Tim, sorry I didn't get the call. I know he's a G4 or something. A very nice audio, was a little bit quieter than the rest, but as I say, that's not a problem. But the audio is very nice. I was listening when he was on before, Tim, and I think you said it was a heel headset. So yes, I use one of those on HF, the Pro 7, and as I say, I've had compliments regarding the audio from that one before on HF. But yes, it's a very nice audio, Tim, so congratulations on that. So a little bit quieter than the others, but it's not a problem in the slightest. So there you go, that's just my opinion on everybody's audio. So it's but yes, I agree with the C4FM radios. The audio is more rounded to me. It's very full and very clear. But as I say, I'm guessing it's something to do with the DMR radios then being crossband. But as I say, as long as we're all clear enough, then that's not a problem. Okay, back to you, Kevin. To M0 KVM from G0VT.
Yeah, 2M0 KVM returning. Many thanks, Dave. I'll go back to Tim for a second. Yeah, Tim, certainly I'm very surprised how good the DMR sounds on this. Obviously it's crossover, but excellent. And I'll say one thing, Dave, your audio's fantastic. I would say a par with Tim's as well. Right, Tim, I'll put it back to you from 2M0 KVM in the group. Over.
Yes, very good, Kevin, from G4VXE, and hi Dave, G0VTU. Nice to hear you as well. Lovely audio from you, and I'm interested that you couldn't hear the 2E0 that called in either. It was curious because the other guys were obviously keeping them okay, but it was just well, the signal came up, but no audio recovered from it, so didn't quite figure that one out. So something going wrong with the cross-moding there, I guess. All right, I won't hold it, but great to hear you all on, and Kevin, thanks for doing the live feed. It's really nice to see the signal coming through on your receiver up there. So wish you all a very good night, and thanks for an interesting QSO. 2M0 KVM, G4VXE, over.
Yeah, Golf 4 Victor X-Ray Echo from 2M0 KVM. Okay, Tim, thanks for joining us tonight. I will keep the live feed on for a few minutes and I will upload it onto our page. But I do appreciate you calling in, and hopefully you'll call in Saturday night to Venete, Tim. It would be great. Okay, back to yourself, Paul. Sorry about that. I don't know if Dave's going or he's staying or what, but I'll put it back to you, Paul. GM1 FNX 2M0 KVM and the group, over.
Yeah, Golf Mike Ops, November X-ray to the group. Yeah, I say very successful, and I couldn't hear that station either. There was no audio to me, if that's a wee reference point. What I was going to say is I've actually had a contact from Fusion to DMR, and it sounds really nice on DMR with the openspot. I spoke to a down south station during the week. That was his first contact. He got the openspot, and it was very successful. So there's prospects for everyone here. If you've got a Fusion radio, you want to experience DMR, the possibilities is there, and certainly opened up the world to myself here with the openspot. and I think Dave there, C0VTU, will agree with that. And I say for working all the stations in different modes, it's very good there, Kevin. And I say, I'm just saying it as it is, your audio was very punchy, and it's as if you've got a special mic there. It's not that the rest aren't good audio, it's just yourself and that on this side going through the open spot, very punchy. And don't change nothing, there's nothing wrong with where you're at on the microphone or anything. It's just a kind of wee comment. Got me curious how good I would hear it on a Fusion radio. But I'm sure we'll talk many a time to find out what your setup is if we switch to Fusion. It's good a possibility. I'd like to hear this open spot with a Fusion radio there. 2M0 KVM, Kevin the chair, Golf Mike 1 Fox, November X-ray.
Yeah, Golf Mike 1 Fox November X-ray from 2M0 KVM. Thanks Paul, appreciate all your comments, and good evening to all listeners on live feed. Gary, Carol, Ron, we've got Carrie in there. Hopefully I've not missed anybody else. I know Tim was. I'll go back to Dave. Dave, I don't know if you're still with us there, but yeah Dave, I'm certainly interested, certainly maybe get an open spot sometime. Is it a Shark open spot, and maybe work from Fusion to DMR just to see, because the way it is just now from DMR to Fusion from you guys is excellent. We'll put it down to you Dave. I'm not too sure if you're going there or you're staying from 2M0 KVM, over.
KVM from G0VTU. Yes, I'm still here, Kevin, not a problem. I'll stay for a short while longer, so not a problem at all. Yeah, I'm so very pleased with the open spot, to be honest. I've not had it that long, probably around about 6 weeks or so now. As I said to you earlier on, it's the first time using Fusion today. But yeah, I've never had a problem with it. I did have I never had a problem. I did originally when I tried to set DMR up. That took a bit of getting my head round. It's quite simple now looking back on it. But as I say, when I set D-Star up, that was easy. I'd done that within a couple of minutes. The DMR seemed to take a bit more getting my head round. It is simple to do, don't get me wrong. As I say, when it's all brand new to you and you don't know what this does and whether that should be ticked or what you're going to put in that box and whatever, it's a bit difficult to figure out. But as I say, I did get there in the end and got DMR working fine. And setting Fusion up on it is pretty simple as well. It's as I say, all you do is select your reflector or whatever and your room number and click on connect and that's it basically. As I say, from DMR you don't have to change over the modem mode because you're still transmitting via DMR to Fusion. Whereas if you was connecting via a Fusion radio, then you would connect the modem over to a Fusion mode. So as I say, it is pretty logical. It does make sense and they are quite easy to use. Again, I got mine from Martin Lynch's. I think it was around about 220 delivered, I think, thereabouts. But pleased with them. Nice bit of kit. As I say, they're not wireless, so that's the only downside to it, even though I do most of my operating from home anyway. So I say, it's not too much of a problem for myself, but people that go out mobile and whatever, then obviously you'd have to buy an external battery and a router and all that sort of stuff. So it's even though they are doing a Wi-Fi version soon, apparently. There's no set date for the release yet, but it's on the cards apparently to do one like the BlueStack apparently. So that should be quite handy for people that go out and about regular. As I say, for me, I do most of my operating from home anyway, so the one I've got will do for me. So there you go. Back to you then, Kevin, from G0VTU.
Yeah, G0VTU 2M0 KVM. Thanks for the information, Dave, and certainly Shark Hotspot's something maybe on my list. as I say, I'm quite happy what I've got just now, and I do have the Wires X HRI 200. I've still to get that set up, but obviously all things are good, and certainly information I hope to share on the C4FM-NET Facebook page as well, to help everybody. You know, everybody's got their own input to give, which is excellent. But I'm going to cut this live feed short, and I'll put it back to yourself. I'll go round to Gary actually. Gary, we'll put it round to you. MM6 ZGS from 2M0 KVM, go ahead.
No, thanks for that, Kevin. Yeah, well, I've enjoyed listening to the difference in the radio quality tonight. There isn't really much difference between any of the DMR ones. Paul's slightly louder to me, but it seems more trebly. No, but the other two, Tim and Dave's, is more just like our audio, only maybe slightly softer. But I think that's maybe down to the mic that Dave's using that's given that slightly better performance, Paul. So you might really want to consider that mic. No, as I say, it's from Martin Lynch. No, it's Hytera one. £15 I think it's coming in it, but it definitely is sounding nice. I am not saying you're not sounding good there, Paul. I'm just saying that you sound louder, but you sound more treble sounding than the other stations coming in on the DMR. But excellent, no problems at all, and been able to make out everything everybody's saying. It's fantastic that you can transfer over to do that. No, it definitely is. So, and before I pass it back to yourself there, Kevin, just want to say to you the post I put up on Facebook earlier, Robert's commented on it, that C4FM page, the C2 UK post I put up. I can't answer them, so if you want to have a wee check it at yourself, Kevin, if you can maybe give him an answer on it. So I'll pass it back to yourself there, Kevin. 2M0 KVM, 6 ZGS in the group.
Okay, MM6 ZGS 2M0 KVM. Fine, Gary, I'll do that. And I'm just going to close the live feed, and I'll put it back to yourself, Paul, if you want to give anybody else a call. I can't see who's in the room at the moment. But if you give me a couple of minutes, I'll be able to flick back over and see who's in the room. From 2M0 KVM, closing the live feed.